Dani Sureck here with left tackle DJ Humphries, and this is Sideline Exchange. The 8-1 Cardinals are coming off a convincing 31-17 victory over the 49ers, and they did so without 3 coaches, a starting quarterback, 2 wide receivers, and throughout the game lost a running back and 2 guards due to injury, yet still found a way to get the job done. DJ, it's one thing to say next man up mentality. It's a different thing to not only do it, but do it at a high level consistently as you move down the depth chart, which this team has done week in and week out. What's been the key from the weekly preparation that's contributed to these non-primary role players stepping up so seamlessly?
Honestly, I think our coaching staff does a good job of letting everybody know that these opportunities may present themselves and everyone is prepared for it when that opportunity happens. Everybody on this field can start somewhere in this league, and everybody comes to work with that mentality. So when guys get their opportunity, they're ready to shine because they know they can do it. Everybody's confident in themselves from 1 on the depth chart to 3 on the depth chart. So when guys get their opportunity, they're really getting their opportunity to shine because they're capable,
This offensive line has been a bit banged up this season. Sunday's game against the 49ers was the 5th starting offensive line combination in the last 7 games, so there's been some change. What's the most challenging part to having to adjust an offensive line so consistently?
I think the most challenging part is the communication, but because we've done it so much, it's the guys that I've had to play beside and the guys that's got to play beside each other, we've had reps at it throughout camp. We had guys that we were kind of banged up in camp. So a lot of these younger guys or 2 guys got opportunities to get reps. Me and Harlow spent half the camp together, and now he's starting, so we kind of have a rapport already because Pugh was out a lot during camp with the COVID stuff, so we were able to get our reps and vice versa in the middle. Rodney was out, so those guys got a chance to get reps at center, so the quarterback's got a little bit of a rapport for them. So like I said, everybody's had that opportunity to do it, so now when we come together, it's a lot more seamless. And our room is so close-knit that we expect the same out of everyone. If I come out, somebody that's going in for me, we expect the same level of play from him, and he knows that. So it's not a surprise, or a guy doesn't get a pass because he's the backup when he's going in. We're expecting you to do it like the ones were or better.
Quarterback Kyler Murray is day-to-day with an ankle injury, will likely be a game day decision again. Now that this team has some more experience playing with backup quarterback Colt McCoy from last week, how has the preparation changed a little this week now that you guys have more experience blocking for him?
Honestly, it hasn't changed much because Colt has always been involved on our day-to-day every week. He gets a lot of reps during the week with us. So hearing his voice has not really been tough. He's had an opportunity to kind of put his fingerprints on the offense a little bit and make things the way that he would want it and how he would do things because obviously him and K1 are different styles of quarterbacks. But that's been fun to see him adjust and just slip right back into that mentality of the same thing. He knows that he's a starter in the NFL, so when he got his opportunity, he wasn't batting the eyelash. He didn't have an understanding of what to do. It was easy for him. It was seamless. So that's been the main thing, I think, just getting that, him getting out there to kind of put a little twinkle on his nuances of how he wants to do things like that. So.
When quarterbacks drop back, Carolina's recording a sack almost 8.5% of the time, which is 4th best in the league. DJ, what's the key to keeping a clean pocket this Sunday?
Just go out there and do what we do. I feel like we played a lot of really good defensive lines this season, and I think our mentality about it was it's not really about what those guys do, it's what we're going to do and how we're going to play the game. And I think we just keep that mentality, that want-to-know mentality, and just go out and try to be the best version of ourselves that day. We've never really been in a group that were kind of like, we got to get up this week to go against these guys. We always come to work every week and put in that effort, so we're ready for any challenge when it comes Sunday,
Cardinals are hosting the Panthers from State Farm Stadium Sunday at 2:05. Reporting from Cardinals practice for DJ Humphries, I'm Dani Sureck.